Hi guys, and just in case you're just coming to my channel for the first time, my name is Franklin, and in this channel I'm gonna be, discussing and enlightening you on the reason why, the UK is a great investment destination, especially for most of us who live in the diaspora. And it's not just about any investment, but also looking at the data to, guide you to show you the reason why most times investing in nursing homes, care homes is a good, investment strategy. And without, much ado, I'll just dive into the facts and the numbers and you see exactly what I mean. Now, first of all, what is the goal of investment? For most people, every investment comes with the objective of one, you want to make sure you're making profit. Two, you also want your investment to be something that will be long lasting, so longevity. And the reason is because everyone age catches up with us at some point in time. You're not gonna be each day you get older in 20 years time, in 10 years time, even in 5 years time, you might not have the physical resilience to work, put in as much hours as you would during your younger, days. So for that reason, you also want to make sure that you're making investments that in the future is proof, is future proof, and also in the future it has a tendency for lasting to last. It has longevity, and in a business that over time will still keep on increasing in profit and in revenue. So bearing all of this in mind, you now look at certain industries, look at what are their average profit margins on a yearly basis. So when you look at all those numbers and you've chalked them up, you would no doubt be convinced, as many of my partners, that investing in the UK care homes, nursing homes, is definitely a wise investment strategy. Now, what is a profit? What do people actually consider as profit? So, if I will look at few numbers and certain statistics, okay, as a rule of thumb, you can actually say that when you categorize profits, you can categorize it as low margin profit, and high margin profit, even medium margin profit. So, but for people who might not know, although it's a common knowledge, but sometimes it's just good to, have defined terminologies. So, what actually is a profit? Profit in real businesses simply means what you have left, the revenue you have left after you've deducted the cost of the business. So, if you make £10,000 as a total revenue, and the cost of the business was £8,000, at the end of the day, a profit margin, the what you can consider as a profit is £2,000. So that is that. Now, with these margins, what then should you consider as a very profitable business? Okay. Now, statistics have shown that 5% of profit is a low margin, 10% is a decent margin, and 20% and above is a high margin. Now, it will shock you to know that not all industries have the capacity to meet this 20% margin, which is the minimum considered to be high profit margin. Okay. Now, if we look at some numbers, let's look at certain industries, and you will find that apart from industries that revolve about maybe the tech, for instance, software system and applications, internet, not even internet, so just software, system and applications themselves, then software, entertainment. So industries that revolve about this are the few industries that on a yearly basis they're able to make about, up to or close to 20% profit margin. Now, real estate itself is also close, doing about 19.75% on average in margin, which is close to almost approximately 20% if we're being fair. Then the financial services, talk about your fintech and the rest of that, bank, fintech, insurance. Okay, these people actually make a lot of money. So investing in this category as well is great. 26.94% profit margin on average. And which other industry can we look at? So that's that. So you would have realized that only few industries actually have the capacity to project companies within such industries, firms within such industries, to make high profit margin. So that is to say, if you don't even understand what are the tendencies of industries in general, chances are you've already started, failing with your investments because you are not precise. You're not working in precision. Now, healthcare itself, looking at healthcare on its own, where is it? Healthcare in general, healthcare product is 9.27%. Okay, so, but for the sake of this video and what we're trying to establish, it's very imperative that, because most times people use healthcare itself to generalize, but within the UK there's a difference between healthcare and actually social care. Okay, now social care itself, you find your care homes, care packages, home care services, but sometimes, or in a huge number of times, you still find certain services within the social care sector also require some healthcare services. Okay, and this is where nursing homes, care homes now come into play. Now I'm going to bring out the statistics for care homes for you, and you will understand this. Now, for care homes, okay, now this is according to research that was done by Knight Frank in 2022, and it shows that care homes with inadequate CQC rating. Now, CQC rating, that is, if you're up in England and Wales, they call it CQC. If you're in Scotland, it's care inspector, right? Now, CQC ratings themselves for care homes that have inadequate CQC ratings, that is, their CQC ratings are not great. That is, the care homes that are assumed not to be performing well, they actually trade at a profit margin of 22%. Now, that's slightly above what is average for you to be considered a company or a firm, an industry that is making profit. 22%. So it tells you that even the worst performing care homes already is running at a profit, very high, at a high profit margin already. So investing in care homes, nursing homes, already is a safe net on its own. Now, when you compare that to care homes with great, outstanding CQC ratings, their performance, their profit margin is doing about 34%. Guys, that's impressively high. You know, so investing in the UK, nursing homes, care homes, I mean, is a general term used for it, is definitely something you should do in 2024. And I say 2024, the reason is this: the geriatric population in the UK keeps increasing, which means nursing homes, care homes, they're not going anywhere. What this also means is this: the government is going to be constantly, you know, mapping out funds for individuals needing this care. So this business model is not going anywhere anytime soon. It's highly sustainable. It's very profitable. It has its challenges, and I can tell you where the challenges are. One, in utilities, and two, staffing. Chunk of the money losses that care homes are likely to incur are on staffing and also utility. And this is where investing with someone who is a talented operator is coming. And that is where we come in, because we look at the business, we know the ones that are most profitable, we know where we need to make the changes to keep it being very profitable. And it has to do with staffing, it has to do with utility management and all of that. But that's not something I'm going to be discussing in this video. The aim of this video is simply to enlighten you to the fact that investing in nursing homes is a great business strategy for 2024 and beyond. Thank you, God bless you, and I'll see you in my next video.